Project visibility is of the utmost importance for a number of reasons, and it's vital that you completely understand the term and know what it means for your organization. In this video, what I'm really hoping for is that after watching, you will know how to improve project visibility in your organization, and as a result, get on the ever-elusive fast track to project success. In this video, I'll cover the following. First up, what project visibility actually is. Secondly, why your projects might be lacking in project visibility. Third, the repercussions of a lack of visibility into your projects. And finally, I'll give you ways to improve your project visibility. Okay, so what exactly is project visibility? It's a term that's often bandied about, but is there a formal definition of the term in relation to project management? Well, simply put, project visibility can be defined as the following. Project visibility is knowing what is truly happening to the entire or any part of the project at any point in time, under any circumstance, in any level of detail. So without further ado, let's get on with the rest of the video. There are a number of factors that can contribute to the lack of visibility on a project, but I'm going to call out 3 of the overarching causes as I see them. The first obstacle to project visibility is a lack of organizational project management processes. When you have a situation where every project manager is using a different method and tools, it's virtually impossible to roll up project information in any meaningful way. Secondly, when there is no central repository for project information and documentation, you ask yourself questions like, which document is the real one, or where is that document again? You know what I mean. Without the one central document library, you'll find every team member has a different version of a document, or they've just saved it to some obscure location that is only accessible by them. And lastly, poor communication is a major problem for every level of the project team. For example, there should always be open lines of communication between the project manager and the project sponsor, so the project manager can develop rapport and trust with the sponsor. Without it, the sponsor won't know when they need to step in and handle an issue. Likewise, individual team members' responsibilities must be communicated accurately, so nothing gets lost. As I've heard my boss say before, if it's anyone's job, then no one will do it. And when there is poor communication, that's exactly what will happen. So from the definition given earlier in this video, I hope that you can understand the importance of having good project visibility in your organization and the repercussions that might occur if you, your project team, and other project sponsors aren't entirely sure as to what exactly is happening in the project at a specific time. If this is the case, it pretty much goes without saying that your project is going to experience some difficulties. And here are the top 3 you're most likely to encounter. The first repercussion from a project manager's point of view is that there will be poor communication between members of the project team. This results in project managers finding it difficult to get in touch with their team members and vice versa, which in turn elongates the process, and as I'm sure you can imagine, annoys many a project manager when they're left chasing information from those who are supposed to be reporting to them. The second repercussion in this trio is the late action by senior executives when issues arise, and so often they arise in their multiples. If project visibility is lacking, issues are bound to build up before they get seen to. You can imagine how much of a shock the senior executive gets when they receive an update on a project that suffers from poor visibility, only to see half a dozen issues that are in need of urgent attention. Disaster. A third repercussion that could potentially arise is the difficulties that team members would face when they're not fully informed about the tasks that are expected of them. If a member of the project team doesn't understand their role fully and the tasks within it, there's bound to be confusion and a negative knock-on effect into the rest of the project. It's all well and good knowing what project visibility is, why you might be lacking it, and the inevitable repercussions of lacking it as well, of course. But how do you improve it? Well, here are 6 simple ways. One often overlooked way to improve project visibility is to have a kick-off meeting with everyone who's involved in the project. This way everyone starts off on the same page and can also ask any questions they might have about the project before they begin. Another way to improve project visibility would be to have onboarding documents for anyone who joins the project late. These documents should explain the details of the project and the different processes in detail. Leave no stone unturned. This is especially important for long-term projects that often have high turnover of project workers. Thirdly, when you're holding your regular team or company meeting in your organization, ensure that every single person gives an update on the projects that they are working on, be they good or bad. Too often people shy away if their project isn't going well. and this can lead to unresolved issues. Having a centralized collaboration point to hold important documents and other project artifacts can save you a lot of time and effort on your projects. If you find your project team often having unnecessary meetings, or if there tends to be a lot of confusion as to who's doing what, then this is definitely one you should focus on. My fifth way to improve project visibility is to have regular team meetings. You've probably gathered at this stage that communication is the most important thing when it comes to visibility in your projects. And having a regular team meeting allows for regular discussions where issues can be dealt with, tasks delegated, or even successes celebrated. And my final point in this list would be for every team member to be trained well and continuously in their area. By having a well-trained workforce who know the various project processes like the back of their hands, everyone will be kept informed and everything should run just like clockwork. So that's it. I wish you the very best of luck with your future projects and maximising their visibility in your organisation, of course, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to learn more, why not check out some of the other helpful resources on our website, brightwork.com. Have a good day.